Hi friends, today we'll discuss about customer risk. In real scenario, customer is giving business to bank. So customer can open a savings bank current account or FD account. So he'll become a customer for a bank. So bank will do, he'll get the money from the customer and it will lend to another customer. So bank will get a business and they'll get a turnover. They'll get the deposits from the customers and they'll give loans to the other customers. So how come a customer become a risk for a bank? So in modern technology or in metro culture, banker directly not identifying the customer. So customer can be walk-in customer, means customer is directly coming to the branch, or you have a direct sales agents, they will go and get the some customers, or customers can open accounts through internet or with a specific site they can open account. In these scenarios, banks doesn't have any face-to-face interaction with the customer. So to know about full details of the customer, it is very difficult. So when you are so modern technology, the metro culture, it is very essential to identify the customer risk. Nowadays, you heard about money laundering and terrorist funding. So if your customer is involved in money laundering or terrorist funding, then it is a risk for the bank. So what is customer risk? Refers to the money laundering and terrorist funding risk associated with the particular client. Client is our customer. Risk is based on the risk perceptions associated with the parameters comprising a customer's profile. So customer profile can be different. He can be an individual, or he can have a small business, he can have a travel desk, or he can have a mobile shop. So depend on the customer profile and depend on few parameters, we will come out with a customer risk factor. The level of risk associated with the product and the channels being used by him. So some customers they'll use only savings products, some customers they'll use the loans, some customers they'll use the internet banking, mobile banking, they'll use the NEFT, RTGS, foreign funds transfer. So our risk also will be depend on the customer products usage and using of the channels. So after customer risk profiling, customers are to be categorized into low risk, medium risk, high risk based on defined parameters. We have a few parameters. These parameters can be changed from one organization to another organization, one bank to another bank. So I am given a examples. It may not be as same as in all organization. It can be differ from one organization to another organization. So what are the parameters? So first one is customer constitution. What type of customer, whether he is an individual customer or proprietorship business or partnership, or he is into private limited. So this is one parameter. And second one will be, okay, whether the client's identity is established beyond the doubt. So you, when you are verifying the identification or address proof, you find any doubt. Second one will be like whether he is belongs to a low income group or high income group. And fourth is nature of activity, whether he is related to agriculture or small enterprises, or is related to service industries, manufacturing industries. And another parameter is like whether he is a retail business, wholesale business, or a small scale or large scale business, whether the business is located in rural, semi urban, urban. So these are the parameters. You have another parameter called source of funds. Source of funds means you started a business, whether your own funds you are using for your business, or you are taken borrowings, small borrowings, large borrowings from other people. This also gives a customer risk factor. Income turnover levels, whether the organization or individuals income is high, medium, low, and what type of country of residence, whether he is a Indian or a foreigner. Okay, and these are the parameters. With these parameters, we'll put some matrix. With that matrix, we'll identify whether customer is a high risk, low risk, medium risk. So I given some examples. High risk customers. Already I mentioned like it is not like same as in all other organization. It can be from one organization to other organization. Every organization will have a KYC customer risk policy. Depend on the risk, these parameters can be changed. So in my scenario, high risk customers are high net worth individuals, non face to face clients like customers opened accounts through internet, mobile app. So there won't be any face to face clients. Foreigners, NRIs, trust, and multi-level marketing companies, politically exposed persons. So these I'll classify as a high risk customers. So while onboarding the customer, I'll take all the details of the customers, depend on my parameters, I'll run a engine and I'll find out whether he is a high risk customer or a medium risk or low risk customer. Okay, next we'll discuss about medium risk. Medium risk customers are providers for telecommunication service, or internet cafes, or phone centers, travel agencies. These I'll classify as a medium risk. Low risk customers, salaried employees, pensioners whose salary structure are well defined. Like I know, like my salary is this much. Last 5 years, this is my salary. Another 5 years, I can say this much. Like if you take a bank employee, you'll have a increments, yearly increments. So you can define your salary. There won't be any huge up and downs. Okay. Okay. People belongs to lower income group. These are low risk customers. Okay. And people have business and they have a small turnover, low turnover and small balances. Though those will come under low risk customers. So people are related to statutory bodies, people are working SEBI or IRDA, or people are working in government owned companies or departments, ONGC, Oil India. These are the low risk customers. So another category like customer risk based on the turnover. If a individual having some business and his turnover is less than 10 lakhs, he'll be low risk. 10 to 15 lakhs, 50 lakhs, then is a medium risk customer. If his turnover is more than 50 lakhs, then he is a high risk customer. If the customer is having a business and depend on the turnover, if you want to categorize the customer risk, then this is the parameter. So we have another identification methods to restrict the customers, high risk customers, or to profiling the customers, or due diligence. Due diligence means knowing about the customers, know about the customer. Okay. So as per my organization policy, no account will be opened for Binami name. Binami name means I want to open an account on Binami name. Means my you can say like is not directly is like my agent. So I'll not open a account for Binami name, and without the due diligence, I will not open any account. This is my customer acceptance policy. So customer identification. Customer identification can be address proof identification. In some scenarios, your physical address and whatever you mentioned on the document, it is not matching. Then you can ask for the latest address proof, which was taken maybe electricity bill or water bill, whatever it may be. It should be last 3 months account statement or bill. So no account, doubt about authority of the customer identification data. If customer identification is given from the government of India, it may be passport or it may be driving license, it is okay. If customer doesn't have any these things, then he'll produce some other document that you have to verify. If you have any doubt about that authority, then straight away you can say like customer is risk and customer identification, you can ask for one more identification. So customer due diligence, how can you do a due diligence? Primary KYC will be like your passport, driving license, Aadhaar, voter. If you are not satisfied with primary KYC and customer doesn't have a proper primary KYC document, you can go for a secondary KYC document. Secondary KYC document can be utility bill, tax receipt, letter from the government authorities. So Once you complete primary or secondary KYC, then only your customer due diligence is completed. Otherwise, you won't open a account for a customer. Thank you, friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends.